Welcome back to the Max Out Show. So today, let's talk about the purpose of life. Now, I don't mean to say by this that I have all the answers and have it all figured out, but I do want to share some key insights with you today that are going to help you create an elevated sense of purpose and meaning in your life on a daily basis. So a while back, I was talking to Dr. William Damon. He's a Stanford professor and has been named one of the 50 most influential psychologists of all time for his work on, purpose and meaning in life. And what he shared with me, basically, what he said was, Max, throughout human history, we've always looked somewhere outside of ourselves to get a sense of purpose in our lives. We've looked to the gods, we've looked to the universe, we've looked to other people, asking basically, what is my calling? What am I supposed to do? What am I put here on this earth to do, to be, to create, to do, to have, whatever it is. And he said, Max, that's not how it works. What he said was, purpose and meaning are human experiences that we can create at any point in our lives by engaging in the right goals or activities or conversations or things in our lives that actually give us this experience. Essentially, purpose and meaning are not things that you're going to find outside of yourself somewhere by asking someone else, but it's really by asking yourself, what makes me come alive? What gives me the sense of purpose? And then engaging in these activities and engaging in these goals. And so Robin Sharma, one of my favorite authors, he said, the purpose of life is the life of purpose. Now, I absolutely love that, because what this means is that the way to create purpose in life is by every single day engaging in purposeful activities. And there's really 3 questions I want to share with you that really serve me very well in doing exactly that. So every morning when I wake up, I ask myself these 3 questions in order to really prime myself and focus myself fundamentally on, living a life that is based on purpose and meaning rather than just going through life by default. So the first question is, how can I grow today? How can I get better today? Right? Tony Robbins has this amazing quote. He said, progress equals happiness. The truth is that we as human beings, if we want to thrive, we need to progress towards some kind of ideal, some higher version of ourselves, some, self-actualized version of who we could be. And by doing that consistently, by seeking out growth, whether it's through meditations, through coach outs, through working out, through studying, through connecting deeper, through gaining new skill sets, through learning new things, whatever it is for you. But the more we can seek out growth on a daily basis, the more we feel like we're in control of our lives, we're in charge, and we're moving in a direction that actually means something to us. And so this is really the first key I want to suggest to you is ask yourself every day, how can I grow? How can I push myself? How can I get outside of my comfort zone? Because every time that we step outside of our comfort zone, we simultaneously experience growth and thereby also happiness and purpose and meaning in our lives. The second question I ask myself every day is, how can I serve? How can I make an impact today? Who are some people today whose lives I can touch and make better, right? Who can you connect with and inspire or support, right? Which family member, which friend, which stranger, right? Can I just reach out to and extend some, kind message, right? So this is really key, right? Because we as human beings, we're these, social creatures, which means that to this day, we're hardwired to engage in social interactions, right? That's one of the reasons this whole COVID thing is so devastating, because it destroys so much of this social connection. But by simply asking yourself, how can I, support someone else today? How can I give something, right? Even if it's just online, calling a friend of yours on the other side of the world to tell them how much you appreciate them, what you're going to find is that these acts of kindness and giving will not just make the other person happy, but it'll also give you a sense of meaning and purpose in your life, that your life truly matters. So that's number 2. And number 3, the third thing I ask myself every single day that really allows me to focus my mind on what truly, really matters is, how can I live today? We live in a world where most people just go through their days by default, where they're never really, aware and awake and actually put life into their days. So one thing I always make sure is to ask myself, well, how can I have fun today, right? How is today going to be a super fun and exciting and adventure, right? How can I make this more enjoyable, right? How can I have, a fun lunch or fun dinner or a great workout that's going to be really push me, right? Or how can I play some ping pong with my friends? And like all of these things, just getting clear on like, how can I truly live and enjoy today? Because the truth is, none of us know when our last day on earth is going to be. And so you always want to make sure that every day, even a random, Wednesday like it is today, you actually have some fun. You actually go out there and enjoy your life a little bit, because if you don't, well, you're missing out on a lot of stuff. And so guys, I really want to suggest to you, encourage you to ask yourself these 3 questions every day. How can I grow? And how can I get better? How can I, serve and impact other people? And lastly, how can I have fun? How can I truly live today? Because when you ask yourself these questions, all of a sudden you get this whole different perspective and frame of life that allows you to create more purpose and more meaning on a daily basis.